Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to 2023. Compliments of the seasons to you and your family. I'm expecting this year that a lot of great things are gonna be achieved and we're gonna smash those goals. So I've already started filling up my goals, and yeah, I hope you have already started as well, but you're not late. It's still the beginning of the year. So today we're going to be talking about two secured and smart ways to invest in the stock market. So the first one is going to be in the crypto space, and then the second one is going to be in the ETFs, which is the exchange traded funds. So we're going to be talking about the platform that we're going to be using, which is the Easy Equity platform. So I'm going to link down a link so that you can register your account. It will allow you to be able to buy pieces of a company or shares in companies of your choice. So let's head over to the screen so that we can dive into the. Okay, once you register on the platform, this is how it's gonna look like, and yeah, it's gonna show you basically the overview of what you invested on. But on this video, I'm not gonna explain the platform. What I will do is I'll do a separate video just to explain how the platform works. But for now, let's just focus on what we want to discuss on. So you're going to come here to invest now. So the first asset that we're going to touch on is the crypto. So you're going to come to select investment type. Then you're going to come to crypto. And then you're going to scroll down. You're going to come to this one, EC10. So you're going to have to click on that one. So basically what you will see on this left is going to show you of how the asset has been performing for the past month. So if you look at here, you will see that it's minus 1.57%, which means that it's been down by 1.57%. And you can also change the range from 1 month to 3 months to 6 months up until the max. I think this one is up until 2016. So that's the data that you can see. So if you can maybe say, let's work with 3 months, you can tell that for the past 3 months, the trend has been going down. So which means that this is the best time to buy, because the essence of investment in the asset or in the stock market is to buy low, you sell high. You buy low, you sell high. So we wouldn't want to buy here, even though you wouldn't be late, but this is the perfect time to buy, because that means that the price is cheaper for this asset. So if you go to the right hand side, it's going to show you your selling at. This is your bid price. So you also see your ask price and then the last price. So your bid price would be if you want to maybe sell. Let's say you bought already and then now you want to sell. So this is the price that you will be selling at. And then if you want to buy, this is the price that you will be buying at. So this is, yeah. So if you come here, it's going to show you the available balance that we have to invest. And then if you scroll to the left, basically here they are showing you the tokens that are making up the asset. So if you remember, the name of this asset is EC10. So that means that they took 10 tokens and then they bundled them into one. So the first one there is the Bitcoin, which is the highest contributor, sitting at 54.90%. And then the second one is the Ethereum, which is the second. And then we've got Binance Coin, we've got your XRP, you got your Cardano, let's show more. You've got your Dogecoin, Polygon, you've got your Litecoin, Polkadot, you've got your Tron. So I know to somebody who's familiar in the crypto space, these words or these terms are quite familiar to you. But if you're not, don't worry. You can just investigate them individually. But this one is safer because you will just be investing on all of them instead of having to look at which one is best performing. So what I like about this asset type is because so what happens is that if there's any of the token that is not doing well, they're gonna kick it out and then they're gonna take another one that is high performing and then they're gonna join it on this 10. So that what makes this asset to be safe and secured, right? So for example, I think the other one that was here, it was Shibu Inu, but it was not doing very well and then it was kicked out, and then this one Tron took over because it was performing. So that's why this is the safest way to invest, because if you said that you want to invest in them individually, And that means that you're going to have to study and understand them. But this one takes the high performers and bundle them together, which makes it to be awesome. So you can either make it to be recurring or once off. So for example, you can say recurring, that every month on the last day of the month, I want to buy shares for 500. So that means that every month it's going to be an automatic transaction that will take place. So if we scroll down here, it just explains what EC10 is. If you read there, it says EC10 is a bundle of the top 10 crypto assets weighted by the market capitalization, which is operated and managed by the DCX Capital, and includes all these tokens that we have highlighted. So we can maybe click more. So if you look at this one, you can read that just to get an understanding. Guys, investing is risky. I don't want to lie, this is not a financial advice. Use your discretion because investment is risky. So that's where you can come. So for example, if you really want to get more information, you can also click on find more. Um, my internet is a bit slow because of load shedding, so it's going to take you to the screen, and if you can look at there what is written there, the smart and secure way to invest in crypto assets. You scroll down. So if you want to understand the products even more, you can come here and click view products so that you can get an understanding of the individual assets. As we have discussed, you see your Binance, your Bitcoin, and all of those ones. So that's where you can come to get a clear understanding of the crypto assets. So yeah, this one is your crypto. That's the bundle, which is safe and secure. So as a beginner, you can start with that one. It's beginner friendly. So yeah, let's go to the second one. Like I've said, that the second one will be in the ETFs, which is the exchange traded fund. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna go to ETFs, and then we're gonna click on this one, which is written Cetrix Top 40. So like the crypto one, this one is the top 40 companies that are high performers. So the same scenario, they have taken them and bundled them together. And if there's any that is not performing in the bunch, kick it out, and then they take another one so that they maintain top 40 companies which are performing. So now, for now, you're saying JSC closed because of the time. So the market is closed now. You can't buy. You're gonna have to buy tomorrow. So it's the same analogy. Yeah, it's showing you that the from the previous month, this one has been up by 5.87%. So you can see that the price is increasing here. Same analogy. Here you've got your bid price, you've got your ask price, and then they've also showed you the last price there. So you can also click here for more. And okay, here they have explained Satrix 40 is an exchange traded fund registered in South Africa. The aim of the fund is to mirror the performance of the ARSI 40 index and allow intraday trading of a basket of stocks in one single trade, like I was explaining. So if you would want to, so this one you can use it as a startup. You can start so that you can start in a safer way. But the more you develop your know-how in the stock market, you can invest in companies individually. For example, if you know that, maybe let's take ShopRite as an example. You know that ShopRite has been there for a while, and you are convinced that ShopRite will still be here in the next 40 years. So you can buy shares at ShopRite. So there are two ways to invest in the stock market. One is the short term, then the other one is the long term. So the short term is you buy now. Let's go to my calculator so that I can show you. Okay, let's go to the calculator. Let's say at ShopRite, the share price is 2 Rand, right? For one share, you're gonna have to spend 2 Rand. And you want to buy, let's say you want to buy shares for 500, right? Let's say times 500, right? Sorry, my math is wrong. Let's say 500 divided by 2 rand, ne? So that means that with 500 you get 250 shares, right? And then let's say you wait 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, ne? And then when you check the price at ShopRite for a share, let's say it has changed to, let's say, 5 rand, right? When you bought it was 2 rand. That was the price for one share price. But now the price has increased to 5. So we're going to say times 5 because it's still the same shares that you bought, 250. But now we're going to say times 5. And then that's 1.250 minus your initial fee, which is that 500. So that means that 750 is your profit. So you can cash it out, and then that's the short term. But with the long term, what you will do is you buy shares with the same amount, 500, and then you maybe what you will say is you're going to say, I'm going to make a commitment that every month I want to pay 500 rand. I want to buy 500 rand worth of shares and keep on doing that. So there are companies, so companies, what they do is they pay dividends. Some of them they pay dividends twice a year, some of them thrice a year or every quarter, right? That means that you'll be getting, some of them they are paying, they'll say maybe 50 cents per yield. So they're gonna say 50 cents times the number of shares that you have, and then they're gonna give you that money as your dividend. So you can do that. It's up to you. You can choose to go the short-term route, or you can choose to go the long-term route. The long-term route. It's up to you. Completely up to you. So those are the two ways that I wanted to bring to you guys so that you can start 2023 with a banger. So the other thing that I would like to propose is what you can do is, if somebody comes to you and say, no, buy shares, you're going to be hesitant, but you don't mind taking the same amount and buying junk food, buying things that are not really building your wealth, right? So what you can do is you can say every time you buy maybe takeaways, let's say you buy takeaways 4 times a month, right? So for every time that you buy a takeaway, take out 50 rand, right? Take out 50 rand, uh, put it aside, and then in a month you have, let's say, 50 times 4, you have 200, and then you take that 200, you buy shares every month. You keep on doing that, so you keep on instilling that discipline of having to invest on an occurring basis, on a regular basis. So yeah, so you can start doing that. I know we all love, okay, not really all of us love junk food, but yeah, you can look at that thing that you like spending on a monthly basis, and then choose to take a certain percentage of the amount that you're gonna pay for that thing, and then use it to invest. 3 years later, you'll be sitting in a different position. 5 years later, you'll be sitting in a different position. For example, in 2020, guys, I remember this and I still regret. In 2020, the share price for Cecil was sitting at 23 rand, and it was coming down from 200, sorry, it was coming down from 160 per price. But because of COVID, it dropped to 200, to 23. So if you would take this amount and say, okay, I'm going to invest 1,000, right? You're going to maybe buy shares for 1,000. So you're going to say 1,000 divided by the share price. So those are the shares that you would have. And when I checked, I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago, the price for Sasol was sitting at 250, I think around 250. So if you can say times 250, guys. Okay, it was 43 times 250. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I think there's something wrong with my calculation. We said 1000 divided by 23. So those are the shares that we have, 43, right? And then the price, they increase to the price to 250. Yes, makes sense now. 10.8, you know. So that's like 9 point something plus of profit that would have come to you. So you can start with these bundle assets, and then the more you keep on building your knowledge, and then you keep on studying at these companies individually so that you can invest even more. So guys, if you like the video, please like it and subscribe and share with friends. Thank you very much.